First up is Irenaeus. Little is known about the mysterious Irenaeus, but what we do know is he was born in 130 AD and was directly discipled by John the Apostle, who wrote the book of Revelation. When Irenaeus was 25, a man named Polycarp gave him an ultimatum: worship the Rome gods or die. Irenaeus refused and chose death. He was tied to a post and fires were lit to burn him alive. However, this proved unsuccessful due to some supernatural reasons. The fires failed to touch him, so he was stabbed instead. While Irenaeus was alive, he was able to contribute many ideas and works to the doctrines of heaven and hell. Irenaeus believed we are all in an immature moral state, though we have the potential for moral perfection. He taught that suffering is good for you because suffering is a necessary part of God's universe. It is through suffering that human souls are made noble. However, what about the suffering of the innocent? Can we as humans not learn through pleasure as well as pain? Irenaeus also argued that everyone goes to heaven. However, this idea contradicts traditional Christian views. This would mean evil goes unpunished and morality becomes pointless. Next is Saint Gregory of Nyssa. Gregory was born around 330 AD and spent several years of his life in secular employment before he decided to give his life to Christ. He would later become a preacher, teacher, and spiritual writer. During his lifetime, Gregory wrote many reflections and commentaries on Scripture. Gregory also had a very particular view on heaven and hell. Gregory believed hell is really just purgatory, that punishment is temporary and remedial. In Gregory's words, the process of purgation is like drawing a rope encrusted with dried mud through a small aperture. It's hard on the rope, but it does come out clean on the other side. He teaches that paradise and hell do not exist from God's point of view, but rather from man's point of view. It is only subject to a man's choice and condition. He states hell does not exist for God, nor did God make man for hell. It is simply man's free choice. However, this does bring up some notable questions, such as what will happen if man does not yield his free choice to God? Where will he go then? Last but not least, we have Justin Martyr. Justin was a 2nd century Christian apologist born around 100 AD who taught and defended the Christian religion. Justin suffered martyrdom in 165 AD and died a martyr's death, hence the term Justin Martyr. Throughout his life, he studied at a variety of schools of philosophy in Alexandria and Ephesus. He also engaged in debates and disputations with non-Christians of all varieties. He later opened a school of Christian philosophy. Justin had beliefs that were very similar to that of Gregory of Nyssa. He believed that after we die, we go to the place of the dead, also known as Sheol and Hades. Those who are righteous are in paradise or upper Sheol, and those who are wicked are in lower Sheol, which is a more hellish place by comparison. From there, Christ judges us, then we receive either eternal reward in heaven or eternal damnation in the lake of fire, or Hades.